Hi there. Do you know the behind the scenes calculation strategy that retirees use for the future value of their annuities and really their annuity benefits? Well, by the end of this video, I'll make sure you know exactly what that behind the scenes strategy is and how it works before you go signing on any dotted line. My name is Michael Malone, and for up-to-date annuity advice and information, do be sure to subscribe to my channel here, and then also make sure to click on that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload other new videos as well. Now, when it comes to this behind the scenes calculation, really what we're going to be talking about here today is a guaranteed minimum income benefit annuity. A guaranteed minimum income benefit annuity. Inside of these guaranteed minimum income benefit annuities, not only do you have a portfolio that your investment, your funds, your cash inside of that annuity has the opportunity to move up and down with some type of a portfolio, but you also have a guaranteed retirement income benefit that in a GMIB annuity, guaranteed minimum income benefit annuity, that guaranteed retirement income benefit has a guaranteed minimum growth each year. So really what we're going to be focused on in this video is looking at that guaranteed retirement income guaranteed rate and really forecasting out into the future what that guaranteed retirement income benefit value will be when you get to retirement as a worst case scenario, along with the actual guaranteed retirement income amount that would be there for you in the annuity as a worst case scenario. So we're going to look at that guaranteed retirement income benefit and calculating out as a worst case scenario, what will that benefit be for you when you get to retirement, and what worst case scenario income is that going to generate for you on a guaranteed basis for the rest of your life. And by the way, if you'd like to have an annuity really designed uniquely for you around, say, this guaranteed retirement income for the rest of your life, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And once you're done watching this video, I would recommend watching the other video that I've created called Guaranteed Retirement Income. And the reason why I would recommend watching that video, again, Guaranteed Retirement Income, is because in that video, here we're kind of doing the calculation as to how we're going to get to the value. But in that video, Guaranteed Retirement Income, you're going to learn more about exactly how that guaranteed retirement income benefit works itself. So I would recommend checking out that video as well once you're done here, if you haven't already. And just to make it easy, I'll go ahead and include the link to that video in my description down below. Now, what you're going to want to know as we get into this calculation a little bit is when it comes to these guaranteed minimum income benefit annuities, typically these days, when we look at the guaranteed retirement income benefit, you're typically going to have a minimum growth in that benefit every year of about, say, 4% per year. It's going to differ depending upon which annuity you're looking at, which insurance company you're looking at for that annuity. But for this example, we're going to stick with kind of that average 4% guaranteed minimum growth every year. So we'll want to keep that in mind here. The other thing I want to mention is that the funds, the amount that you invest into the annuity when you start the annuity, let's say as an example, you invest $200,000 into one of these annuities. Not only is your annuity cash going to start at that $200,000 value, but as we calculate out your benefits here, you're going to want to know that typically in these guaranteed minimum income benefit annuities, your cash is going to start at that $200,000 value that you've invested, and your guaranteed retirement income benefit is going to start at that same $200,000 value. So you just want to kind of keep that in mind as we move into this calculation. Now, the one last piece that you're really going to want to have informationally for yourself before you actually take advantage of this behind the scenes calculation is how many years out until you retire, until you're looking at retiring. So let's just say for this example, let's say that you're looking 18 years out. You're looking at opening this annuity with this guaranteed retirement income for the rest of your life, and you have about 18 years until you're looking at retiring. So what you'll want to do, you want to use kind of a financial calculator, and you can use something like an old handheld HP financial calculator if you happen to have access to one of those, or you can also go online and find a nice financial calculator to use there as well. But the three values that you're going to want to have for this behind the scenes strategy on this calculation, first of all, is going to be that $200,000 value that your guaranteed retirement income benefit is beginning at. So $200,000 is what you're going to want to enter into that financial calculator. And you're going to see something there that says PV, which stands for present value. So we know that the PV, the present value of your guarantee today, is $200,000. So enter that $200,000 as your present value. The second number you're going to want to input into this calculator is your interest, that guarantee rate at which your guarantee is growing at. So in this example, we know that that was 4%. So you're going to want to enter 4% as the interest, as the growth, the guaranteed growth in that benefit every year. So far we've entered $200,000 as the present value of that benefit, and we've entered 4% as the interest, the I, as to how much that benefit's going to be growing each year. Now the one last number you're going to want to enter, we just talked about how long out are you until you retire. We talked about in this example, we were going to use 18 years. So what you're going to want to do in this financial calculator is enter 18 years as the N. On your financial calculator, you're going to see a button that says literally the letter N, which just stands for number of years. So enter 18 as N for the number of years. So we've entered three numbers into our financial calculator at this point. We've entered $200,000 as the present value of the guarantee. We've entered 4% as the interest that guarantee is going to grow at on a minimum basis every year. And then in this example, we've entered 18 as the letter N for the number of years until we retire. So present value, interest, and N for the number of years. The last thing to do here for this behind the scenes calculation strategy is to push the button on your calculator or tap it online that says FV. FV is going to stand for future value. So at this point, that financial calculator is going to take the three items you've entered, present value, interest, and number of years, and it's going to show you what the future value of that benefit's going to be for you on a worst case scenario when you get to retirement in 18 years. And I'll just jump to the end here on these particular numbers. Yours are going to be unique to you. But with $200,000 as our beginning value, growing at 4% guaranteed every year as a worst case scenario, and we're waiting 18 years for retirement, you're going to see that guaranteed retirement income benefit basically is going to double over that time. So your guaranteed retirement income benefit has grown from the $200,000 that it originally began at to $400,000 over that 18 years. Now the one last step to this that I'll share real quickly, so that this video doesn't drag out too long. I know it's gotten kind of lengthy here already, but I really wanted you to know that formula and how to use that calculator to do that. The one last thing is great. My guaranteed retirement income benefit in this particular example of this annuity has grown to $400,000 over that 18 years. However, we want to know, and what we really do with our clients here is we really want to know the important factor is what guaranteed retirement income amount is that going to send out to our clients each and every year as a worst case scenario. So first and foremost, we just did the calculation we just spoke about. We know that on a worst case scenario in this example, that $200,000 is going to grow to a $400,000 benefit over those 18 years. Now to know the income, typically on the annuity that you're looking at, to know the income that's going to generate for you on a guaranteed basis for the rest of your life, you simply take the $400,000 benefit that it's grown to. You multiply that times that same 4% growth rate that we've talked about, because now we're looking at taking income. And typically, these type of guaranteed minimum income benefits, annuities, are going to have the same income value as they did growing. So we're just simply going to take that $400,000 times 4%. And that's going to show you in this example that we would know worst case scenario for the rest of your life when you retire, you're going to have $16,000 a year guaranteed to you every year for the rest of your life off of this annuity. So I know this has gotten a little lengthy, but I wanted to share this behind the scenes calculation strategy with you. It is something you can do yourself with a financial calculator for sure. But like I mentioned before, if you would like to have my professional guidance as you kind of work through this calculation and maybe put a guaranteed retirement income annuity uniquely in place for yourself, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And if you've liked this video, please do subscribe to my channel here and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and I truly do hope something good happens to you out there today.